Welcome back. We are back with in continuation with the new economic policy 1991. We're going to talk about the positive effects of the liberalization, privatization, and globalization policy. So, overall, what has been the positive effect? Yes, of course, we found that there was a high growth rate, that there was a perceptible growth of uh, gross domestic product GDP. The services sector grew. Then there was a lot of benefits to the large scale companies. They became multinationals and had their offices all over. Then consumers benefited from it in the sense they got a wide range of goods were provided to them. Then foreign direct investment was here. With that, foreign capital entered India. Then we had good foreign exchange reserves over this time period since 1991. And India's share in the world trade also went up. And there was a new kind of employment that was generated for our skilled, educated people here, that was known as outsourcing. So, based on that, we do find that there are some benefits that we had. Just go through this. So this is what it is, that the higher growth rate, the rate of growth of GDP, which you see, the rate of growth of GDP was only around 4% per annum over the 3-decade period from 1950 to 1980. Now it was around 7 to 8%, maybe right up till 2018. Of course, if you see 2019, 2020 and onwards, it's really, we've gone in, we've jumped rather, we've gone down below, it's minus 20 or more than that because of the coronavirus pandemic, but we are not talking about that as yet. Then so high, there was a definite high rate of growth of GDP. Second was that the services sector grew. So high growth rate in the sector. In the GDP we could see that it recorded around a 10% growth, which was quite a lot. Then benefits to the Indian companies. Now what was this? It provided competition in the domestic market. It helped large Indian companies like Tata Motors, Infosys, etc. to emerge as multinationals. And also these MNCs set up production units jointly with some local companies, and they provided additional investments, and with that they brought with them the latest technology for production. So that was a benefit. Then consumers suddenly were able to benefit from here because they got a large variety of goods and services sold by the multinationals here in India. So overall, level of household expenditure increased, and also the welfare of the people have risen. Then you find, as you see, that you will see that increase in the foreign direct investment. So there has been an inflow, large flow of foreign capital here in form of foreign direct investment. So the brick and mortar investment, as it's known as, foreign direct investment. So it helps the people, local people also. Then you also have this increase in foreign exchange reserves. That means a stock of gold and convertible foreign currencies which are held by a country's government or central bank for the purpose of intervening in foreign exchange market. So there was devaluation of rupee that we did, and the full convertibility of rupee on current account, and also foreign increase in foreign direct investments. They were the main cause behind this increase in foreign exchange reserves. And also, India's share in world trade increased, say from 2.2%. So our share has grown up. Say it is now 2.2% around, and that was just 0.6% in 1990. So generally we find that, oh, and of course there was a check on inflation. That means the rate of the continuous increase in prices came down, and outsourcing, there was outsourcing came up, as you see. The reason being that, rather, India came to be known as an outsourcing destination of the world. Why? Because India's skilled services were available at comparatively lower rates than that in developed countries, and also we had developed means of communication, telecommunication, the information technology really had developed during those days. And so these are some of the benefits that you find, or these were the positive effect of the new economic policy 1991.